right, folks, here we are 1 week out from the race. I thought it'd be helpful if I did a map here and do a little screencast of how the ultra and the half marathon coincide with each other in the state park. Normal years, it's spaghetti with the races on their own, and this year it's going to be extra spaghetti. So I thought it'd be very helpful if we just looked at the map together and kind of show you where some of the spots are that you will be encountering each other and which direction you're going, and kind of give you the layout just so that you have an idea in your head. Now this year, as usual, we're doing orange flagging for the ultra, and we're also doing orange arrow signs for the ultra. And that's our typical standard that we do. For the half marathon, we will be doing pink flags with yellow signs. The arrow signs are going to be big caution, yellow signs. So yeah, we'll look through this map here, and we'll kind of talk through it, see if you can remember some of this when you're out there. Hopefully you'll have a good general idea of what's going to happen, and so you're less confused. Now both the races start at the same spot. They both start right here at this pavilion. This is the start line for both the ultra and the half. Now they both run the same direction up to this point right here, and then they diverge. So not a whole lot that you're going to be seeing the same of. So we're going to do this blue line right here, which is the half marathon. This magenta line is the ultra. Now I'm going to do this from the perspective of the half marathon first, and then I'll kind of go back and look at it from the ultra side. So here we're going to start the race. You're going to go past the upper parking lot. Here's the visitor center. You're going to go down, you're going to cross the bridge, and then here is where you hop on the trail right after the bridge. And you're going to make the climb up on the High Rock LT, and it makes basically one large loop. And you're going to return right back where you started, right here where you started the trail. And the half marathon will come back across the bridge to the back side of the visitor center, and then they will turn, go through the garden, and hop on the trail to go back, or going to go down to the Little Saw Creek. Now this is where you're going to start encountering the first batch of runners from the ultra. They'll be going the opposite direction. You'll most likely see it'll be the back half of the ultra marathoners. This won't be a very fast section. It's boulders and tricky stuff through here, so you both will be going relatively slow, which is a good thing. Just be mindful if someone's coming the opposite direction, you scoot to the side and let them through. Just share the trail just like you would any other user, hiker. If you encounter anyone here, just use your etiquette. You're going to cross over onto the double run trail. And right here is where they both are from where the ultra comes down and go in the opposite direction. You'll leave them briefly, but you'll pick them back up because they make a loop and come back around. And you'll be going the same direction up the waterfall. So any traffic you have are all in the same direction. It's really pretty. It's a long, steady climb up the waterfall. Once you get up to this section right here, you're going to do the switchback, cross the road, and do the switchback up to here, in which you will break off and take the Canyon Vista Trail. The ultra will continue up to the aid station at Canyon Vista. Once you break off and make your left, you will cross paths with the ultra here, and you will make your way all the way down into the campground, and right here is the campground aid station. You will cut through some campsites. These are the walking campsites. A trail that comes out, pops you right up to the Canyon Vista Trail again. Make your climb up. You'll hop off the Canyon Vista onto the Cold Run loop, which this map doesn't hold all of the cold run loop. And it's not even on here. It was just built last year. You will make your way all the way back around, and you'll cross paths with the Ultra again here. And at this point right here is what we call the roundabout. The roundabout has a big stack of rocks, and you can walk around the rocks, hence the roundabout. Now, we will make sure we have this cautioned off, 2 separate sides basically, and our arrows. At this junction, they're coming in the opposite direction as you and hanging a right. That's the Ultra. As you're making a climb, you'll hang a right and go down this way. You'll hang out, open the rock garden. You're going to come back down, and here you will enter into the aid station at Canyon Vista. Now, at this point, the Canyon Vista, you will see ultra runners coming in from one direction, and you will see the half marathon coming in the other direction. It's going to be a little fun, and you might get a little confused. Just ask the aid station workers which way you need to go if you get confused. They are veteran runners. They will know what's up. They will point you in the right direction. So half marathon runners, run on down the steep Canyon Vista Trail back to where you broke off, back down the switchbacks to this point right here. You will not go back down through the waterfalls. Instead, you will go up the railroad grade and climb to the top to the East Branch Trail. Again, that one's not even on this map. This is brand new also from last year. There will be someone standing here to make sure you get directed back up to this point, and you will run all the way down to the center of the spaghetti. Once you get down to the center of the spaghetti, you're going to cross this little bridge here, make your way up. This is the other branch of the double run where there's more waterfalls. The Ultra is coming down and making a hairpin turn, and you'll be going the same direction up the waterfalls. So that's a good thing. If you're up with the waterfalls, you all will be going the same direction, because I like all my runners to look at the waterfalls in the best way possible. So if you're looking at waterfalls behind you, there's something terribly wrong. Now, the Ultra branches off, and the half marathon continues all the way up to the Pioneer Road. Once you get to Pioneer Road and you cross World's End Road here, you're going to zoom all the way down, and you will be going the opposite direction of the Ultra Marathon. You will make your way all the way down pretty close to where the start is. You'll take your turn underneath the bridge, along the parking lot, and back to the finish. Yes, spaghetti, I know. We'll recap this real quick for the half marathon. You're going to cross the bridge. You'll do your loop. You will see runners the opposite direction as you run along the creek. You'll see ultramarathoners going the same direction as you go up the waterfalls. You'll branch off. You'll be on your own for quite some time. You'll cross paths with them until you get right back here to the Canyon Vista aid station. Then you'll be going the opposite direction. You branch off. You'll be going the same direction up these waterfalls, and then the opposite directions as you come down towards the finish. Now, ultra runners, I don't have any of the start for you. We're just going to jump in when you're going to start meeting the half marathon. As you're approaching, coming back to aid station 4, which is World's End aid station, you'll hit this roundabout. You will turn right. You'll cross path here with the half marathon course. Again, you'll cross path here, and you will meet them when you get down here to double run, and you're going to see them in the opposite direction as you approach your aid station here. Now, when you leave the aid station, which is right here, you'll be going the opposite direction. You'll branch off, come down, and go the same direction up the double run waterfalls on this side. You're going to loop back down and do the second set of waterfalls here to make your way all the way up to the Canyon Vista Trail, or Canyon Vista aid station. And then when you leave, you'll be leaving on the LT going away from the park. So the ultra marathon, I would say, a little easier. You're taking the link trail basically all the way down to Double Run, and then you're going to take the LT and the back to the link, back to the LT. So there's our spaghetti. Remember, we've got orange ribbon, orange signs that are for the ultra marathon. You have pink ribbon and yellow signs, and that is for the half marathon. We'll have people out in the course in a couple of the key junctions to make sure you're going the right direction. And we'll have extra signage as much as possible. I'll probably use every sign I have to make sure everyone's going the right direction. Keep everything safe for everybody, and we look forward to seeing you this weekend. Hey, thanks, guys.